Hi, my name is Hannah Meacham, and I'm introducing Liz Capocaccia. One time, Liz was discussing TV shows, and I thought she said Famous Amos, so I eagerly piped in, Famous Amos? She then turned to face me, and we stared in bewilderment into each other's eyes for, no exaggeration, a whole minute, saying nothing, doing nothing, thinking nothing. All I remember was that my brain turned to jello, and the only thing I knew in the world was Liz Capocaccia and her face in front of me. Nothing else was relevant. We would have stayed there forever had Eliza Ulmer not thankfully snapped us out of our weird days. Elizabeth Italian Capocaccia is a one-of-a-kind, giggly girl, and I hope you give her as much attention during her speech as we gave each other that one day. So, give it up for Lizzie.
I want you all to think of something right now that you have spent countless hours on. Now, I'm going to assume that most of you thought of a project or an essay, or maybe for the seniors, college applications. Well, I thought of reality TV. I'm obsessed with multiple reality TV shows. 19 Kids and Counting, I can name every one of the Duggar kids in birth order. Keeping Up with the Kardashians, well, I do exactly that. The Bachelorette, it is my low-key goal to become the Bachelorette if my life plans don't work out. I find these shows extremely fascinating because they all have one thing in common. They each have some sort of dramatic, unrealistic element. They're full of exaggerated circumstances and are the furthest thing from reality. Yet somehow this quality intrigues me. The epitome of reality shows is that they make the small things in life huge. The stars of these shows magnify their problems only to make them worse. Yet, I think we are often caught doing the same things within our own lives. We, including me, have the tendency to dwell on our problems only to make them worse by blowing up the small ones into bigger ones. We are choosing to be miserable within our own circumstances when we linger on our inability to face our struggles. We cannot control what problems we face, yet we do have the choice about how we react to them. We have the choice. Last year in English, we read Life of Pi, and the discussion of this book led Ms. Goodman to relay some very important advice to our class. She told us to choose the better story. These words have stuck with me because they are so relevant in teaching us not only how to live, but how to thrive. We are the only people in our lives with the capability to control our choices and how we react to our struggles. We can make them big and exaggerated like reality TV does, or we can choose to accept our situation and live well within it. This past summer, Clara Larson and I were signed up for the Memphis in May Sprint Triathlon. The day of the race came, and to our luck, it would not stop raining. The streets were flooded and our spirits were low. We had not exactly trained for this race, so we were not that upset when we heard that it might be canceled. However, they did not cancel it, and we had to make the choice whether or not we wanted to swim, bike, and run when there was horrible weather and the streets were flooding. We decided that we would be disappointed if we didn't do it, so we strapped on our goggles and all made a pact that all we had to do was make the best of our situation and complete the race. We were forced to make a choice about how we were going to handle our circumstance, and we made the decision not to be miserable in the rain and try our best to face our race head on. However, all of this is not to say that people's problems are so easily fixed with a make the best of it attitude. But I do want to challenge all of you to choose the better story. Create your own story. Forgive and be forgiven. Be kind and accept kindness. Try and fail, and then try again and succeed. Whatever it is that might be keeping you from choosing your story, leave it in the dust. Choose to live well within your circumstance, because you are the only person with the power to do so, and that is reality. Thank you.